Good morning and thank you for calling Sunny Acclaim Celebrity Care Home. My name's Glenda. How may I help? Oh, Sakia, thank you so much for taking time out your busy day to call us back. It was just about this, removing the VAT exemption from private schools. Yes, I totally agree. We just wanted to make sure that at the next budget, this won't be extending to our home too. Yes, I do understand that it is difficult. Yes, we all need to rally together and tighten our belts. But, and don't forget, Kia, we have Julie Walters. And you don't want to piss off Walters now, do you? I thought as much. Okay, well, fine. I'll ask our manager about taking Corbyn off your hands. I'm not sure she'll be keen, but as long as you make sure we're ring-fenced from all this VAT rise nonsense. Okay. Oh, thanks, love. Send my love to Rachel, won't you? I'll just pop you through now. Ta-ra.
For the first time ever, Britain's only celebrity care home, Sunny Acclaims, have opened their doors to the media. We have been given exclusive access to the country's most star-studded residency. Join us as we take a look behind the scenes as the nation's favourite stars prepare for their final curtain call. Welcome to Sunny Acclaims, the celebrity care home. Episode 5, Admin. It's Thursday morning at the home, and managers Diane and Keeley are introducing us to some of the different stays on offer.
Here at Sunny Acclaims, aside from our long-term residency, we also offer short-term respite care. And this week we've had music royalty make the temporary move, just until she gets back on her feet.
No pun intended.
Oh, yes. Sorry, I should say that she did have rather a nasty fall.
But Annie's been taking it easy since she came here.
Oh, yes. She's well on her way to a full recovery. That's the beauty of respite care. It really helps to ease the workload for the NHS, whilst also allowing us to charge significantly more than we would be able to usually.
Everyone's a winner.
Exactly. Well, apart from Annie herself, she doesn't seem to have made the transition too well. She just sits in her room, wailing away all day and all night.
Sweet dreams not made of these, eh? No, it is sad.
Behind the glamorous exterior of running a celebrity care home sits the same daily admin jobs that all homes must comply with to keep a smooth operation. And today, manager Diane is showing us a sneak peek behind this curtain.
Like any well-drilled company, we have a dedicated team behind the scenes who deal with all our administrative needs. Now, we won't be meeting them today. Christ alive, they don't look like they've ever seen the sun. But I will show you all the tireless, thankless work they do. No, they really are our unsung heroes.
Oh, thanks, Diane.
Shut it, Martin. Now, the first department I thought I'd show you is the onboarding and resident recruitment team, otherwise known as Sharon. It's Sharon's job to collate all of the applications we receive from prospective residents before deciding whether or not they're famous enough to live here. It is vital that we keep the calibre of residents sky high. It isn't enough to be rich, although that helps. You also have to have lived. Otherwise, we'd have a dining room full of lotto louts. Not on my watch. Now, Sharon isn't at her desk at the moment, most likely on lunch, which, knowing her, could last some time. But I had thought we could run through the application form together. Abbey, will you come through to the back office and find me an application form off Sharon's desk? I've forgotten my gloves. Thank you.
Deputy Manager Keeley is trying to settle unhappy resident Annie as she struggles to come to terms with respite care in the home.
Right, come on, Annie. I know you're not happy here, love, but let's try and attack the day, all right? Let's get you up and dressed, shall we? Oh, come on, Annie, love. It might cheer you up. What would you like to wear today? What have we got? OK, so we have a tartan power jacket, a starch white shirt with tartan lapels, a tartan scarf, and some moccasins in a red... Is that check? Oh, it's tartan. I think we get it, Annie.
Here you go. I couldn't find a blank application form, but will this one do?
Yes, it'll be fine.
Do you need out else?
No. Run along and get back to Noel. He won't like being locked in that ensuite for too long. He'll feel like $250,000 locked up in that box. OK, so this form is something that I created in an attempt to measure one's level of fame, allowing us to weed out the Z-listers and keep our care home the place to be. Let me talk you through it. Name, current address, bank details, blah, 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 blah. So, question 6. How many Royal Variety performances have you appeared on? And this person has answered 1. OK. Now, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Question 6A. Which year/years did you perform there? Now, they've put 2011. Wasn't that the Princess Anne year? I'm not sure that counts. So there you go. It sounds cutthroat, but please remember that it is imperative for the future of sunnier climes that we keep the standards high. I always remember what the owner said to me on the first day I stepped foot in here. We welcome Michael and Janet, but we draw the line at Tito.
Keeley and Abbey are on hand to help new respite resident Annie's tricky start to life at sunnier climes.
As Annie's been struggling to settle in, I've been asked to help her with our new buddy scheme.
Yeah, so I decided that Abbey would suit being a one-to-one carer for all of Annie's needs.
Well, that's only because she doesn't get on with anyone else. I get that, though. It must be tough moving into a new place, never mind having to accept help from strangers. Especially when you're one of the most powerful and independent women in the world. But I'm here to take some of that pressure off. I've always loved Annie. She's a proper, modern-day global feminist.
Bork!
What was that?
Feminism! Blech. Just a bunch of overweight men haters, I say.
Well, Annie isn't any of those things, is she? And I mean, overweight.
Are you trying to say something?
Well, it is a bit rich.
OK, I see. Bit of authority and suddenly we're not all sisters sticking together, are we, eh? Typical. You'll be hearing about this in your probation review. Annie, put down that bloody flute.
Back in the care home's administrative office...
Once an application has been accepted, we pass it on to our finance department for the next stage of the process, where our team makes sure that there are the requisite funds available to afford a stay here at sunnier climes. We run a premium service here, and that does come at a premium price. That said, we do appreciate that finances can prove difficult. We go above and beyond to be flexible.
Yeah. Once the bank's drained, we'll have their assets. Remember when O'Grady came, bless him? We had to auction off a few of his dogs at one point, didn't we?
That's quite enough, thank you, Keeley.
And then again with Mr T after his direct debit stopped. Took his medallions and rings off whilst he was sleeping in the end.
Oh, well, do you suggest that we should have woken him, caused a fuss? Now let that be an end to it.
One aspect of care that has significantly changed in recent years is a home's obligation to protect residents' mental health as well as their physical.
I've come to assess Annie as we are concerned at how unhappy she still seems to be here. After a few difficult conversations, I've concluded that she is well in herself, but she might just be a misery. So to cheer her up, we've got a makeup artist, Leanne, from the local college, to make herself feel a little bit better about herself. Hiya. Annie, this is Leanne. So Leanne, looking at Annie here, our little sullen Scot, what can we do to lighten her up a little? Well, I want to soften the edges. She's got such a beautiful sculptured face, but it is quite angular, especially with that short pixie cut on top. Like moss on a rock. So if I just do this and add a nude lip, slap on some concealer, there we are, what do you think? Oh, we could just pull that lovely tartan scarf up a bit, couldn't we? Bit higher. Yeah. How's that, Annie? Oh, she seems more chipper already. We might even get the masked singer knocking soon.
Elsewhere, junior carer Abbey is in the home's main communal resident room.
One of the jobs that I've been given since starting here was to do up the social room. So we charge a ton for people to stay here, and I just reckon that this place needs a lot more TLC and cash splashed on it. Especially for what the folks are forking out to stay here. Other than the weekly hoover, I think the last time anyone bothered in here was back in 2008 when Nick Knowles and the DIY SOS boys came in. So I've had a word and I've managed to twist Diane's arm to put some money in. I mean, she only gave us 500 so we won't be stretching away fair. But half the residents have glaucoma, so there won't no beef from bull's foot.
Whilst Abbey is in the communal area, Deputy Manager Keeley has stumbled upon an emergency situation as unhappy resident Annie makes an escape attempt.
Oh! Oi! Annie, get down! Oh, where's Abbey? Shobner, get in here and grab Annie's other leg, will you? Annie, get down! You can't climb out of the window! We're on the bloody 3rd floor! Right. Go sit down, will you, Annie? Ridiculous. I'm going to have to speak to Diane about this. I bet you didn't act like this at UNICEF, so you shouldn't act like it here. Disgrace.
It is the end of the day, and Manager Diane is finishing up showing us the administrative duties of the home.
Although my staff act like martyrs, they are actually paid for doing their job. Not that they'd have you know. We did used to have a designated member of staff for the payroll, but once they retired, our owner valiantly decided to take on the role himself. His first decision was to remove the 1.5 hours on a Sunday, which I wholeheartedly agree with. Why should someone get paid more for the same job just because it's less sociable hours? Luckily, I haven't had to work on a Sunday since I became manager. Well, it's not a day you should have to work, really, is it?
Respite care resident Annie has decided to discharge herself, and the home staff are on hand to wave her off.
Oh, see you, Annie, love.
Oh, she was no bother really, was she?
Nothing I've not seen before.
Just another day in this madhouse. Right, come on, Abbey, we best get back in. I've locked Noel in his ensuite again, and last time he swore up and down that he was giving Mr. Blobby a bath.
You have been listening to Sunnier Climes, the celebrity care home, written by Jack McLean. Starring Laura Judge as Diane, Hannah Margaret as Keeley, Deanna Roberts as Abbey, Jack McLean as Glenda. Additional characters by Bradley Judge, and narrated by me, Michael Mannion. Music by Amy Webber. Please like, follow and rate our series on whichever platform you are listening to us on. Celebrity names and likenesses are purely a coincidence and just a little bit of fun. Thank you for listening, and we will see you next time on Sunnier Climes, the celebrity care home.